Okay. So good evening, everyone. Today we'll continue with the topic of data sharing. And last time we have seen how data sharing is possible through the data marketplace and how you can do data exchange also. You can put up your own data sets on the data marketplace, and you can have two kinds of listing, as I told you last time. One is which is free and which is available for access by any user of Snowflake, and while the other one is paid service, or you can say on demand or on request, right? So the one which was on request is personalized, and the one which is free for all is standard. So these are called as listings. So as we saw how easily we can eliminate all the traditional data pipeline involvement of data sharing, your FTPs and your writing transformation scripts, etc. It saves a lot of time, and if within 2 minutes or 3 minutes you're able to share. But that is on the data marketplace. So on the marketplace, we don't have. I mean, there's nothing programmatically provided that you can upload your data set on data marketplace. For that, we need to reach out to Snowflake. But it might so happen that in our day-to-day life, right, we have various data upstreams and downstreams, right, and we want to share data with each other. So in that case, obviously we will not be putting it up on data marketplace and then you request and all that. So it should be as per the traditional way of sharing, right? Like how you send files to the downstream and how you receive files from the upstream. So there should not be any major hassle to say get in touch with the Snowflake support, and then they will approve it or whatever. Okay, so today we will see how to share data between two accounts. Okay, two different accounts, and also we will see that how data sharing is so simple in Snowflake. Okay, and the first case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create certain data sets in a specific database, and from there we will share that particular data set through views to different accounts. Okay, and also this case that I'm going to show you first is limited to same cloud hosted and same region. Okay, so what I mean by that is, suppose this is my account, this is my Snowflake account. Okay, that is, and Vinod and Venkat, can you please quickly send me your account names, because I'm going to share with you. I know Shiva's account will be in the US region, so I cannot share with him with this method. So please send me your account names. And your account names are this, right? In the URL you can see, or you can see from here also. It's not there, the organization is here, but you can see it from here also, this URL. Or you can do a select current account also. So either way, okay. Say for example, this is right. So this is my Snowflake account, which is this one. And I am going to create a database here, data set, right? And in this, there will be some views which I want to share, maybe one or two views which I want to share with other accounts. And this, as you know, my account, it is on AWS and it is on Mumbai region. Correct? So the case that we are seeing right now, it's going to be same data sharing between same cloud hosted Snowflake and same region. Okay, so this is Vinod's. Vinod, I want just the account name. You have sent me the whole URL. And Venkat, you also.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
just
all
running.
good.
Yeah. Please send me just the account name. and say this is Vinod's account, and say this is, say, Venkat's account. Okay, this one Venkat's account. And this is also, guys, you are in Mumbai region only, right? Both of you?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So this is Venkat. Sorry, this is Vinod.
I pinged you, Abdul.
Yeah, I got it. And this is Venkat. So Shiva's also I will take, but you will see it will not allow, right? So this is another account of Vinod, and this is for Venkat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this data set. I want to share this particular data set here with Venkat and with Vinod also. And you will see that there will be no data movement. I will not be sending any data from here or from this account to this account or this account. Okay, it will be completely metadata based. So you by now know that when the data sharing happens between two accounts, it is through the metadata and not the actual data movement, right? And also this terminology is followed in Snowflake. The one that is sharing the data is known as the reader account. I'm sorry, the consumer, the reader account. No, I'm sorry, provider account. Provider account. And the one which is going to consume the share is the consumer account. Okay, so in this case, Vinod and Venkat are consumer accounts, and my account is provider. Okay, so when I am sharing the data, it is called as outbound sharing. So if we go to the web UI and go to shares, you see there are two options here, right? Outbound. So when I will create that sharing, to share with Vinod and Venkat, you will see this share appear here, outbound. And when I add the accounts which I want to share with, that is Vinod and Venkat, that time when you guys go and see in your web UI, where will you see that? That name? Inbound, correct? Because it is inbound for you. Like how these are inbound. These people have shared with us, right? So we are the consumers. So for the consumers, it is going to be inbound. And if I'm the provider, it will be outbound for me. Okay. So we'll see that today. And we will finish off data sharing. One of the very important topics in Snowflake, and also a very, very, very powerful feature provided by Snowflake. Okay. So see what I'm going to do now. It's a little lengthy script. Okay. So I will just run by. So this is already created, the script. All I need to do is just run and show it to you. So I am using the role of sysadmin, using computer warehouse, and I'm going to create a database, okay, called as TPCH SF1DB. Okay, and I'm going to use the data of the Snowflake sample data only from these schemas, TPCH SF1, this one. So I'm going to use customer, nation, and region data from here only. So I'm just going to create tables as it is from those schemas. Okay. So I think I've not created the database yet. Just a minute. I'm going to create a database. Okay, database created. Okay, and I'll change the context. I'll start using it. So as you can see, this has changed now. If I refresh here, it will come up. This database has come up. Okay. Now I'll create a schema, specific schema, TPCH SF1. Okay. And I will create table customer nation as it is from this already shared data set. So you can see I can create a table from a shared database data set, right? This is a shared one. So I can use in my queries. I can use shared database tables in my queries. Okay. So I'm just going to create this. Done. I'm going to create the nation table. Done. And this is the region table. Done. See here, this is created, this schema is created, I just created that, and all these three tables are created. See, 10 MB data, then there is 25 rows, quite small one, and region is 5 rows. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to, so as you can see, I'll just show the data set to you, just a minute. So for example, if you see the data set of customers, let's preview the data. So you see there, it has got nation key, and it will nation key. It has basically got a relationship with the nation table. Customer has a relation with the nation table based on the nation key column. Okay, so if you go and see the nation key here, so you will have the nation key, this one, right? This N nation key, it has got a what do you say, relationship with the customer. So basically, which nation does the customer belong to? Like that, Algeria, Argentina, India, and so on. And there also they have regions, different regions, to which region they belong. So for example, it will be South Asia, sorry, Asia Pacific, North America, and all that. Right? Africa, America, Asia, Middle East, and all that. So what I'm going to do is, for Vinod, I'm going to share the data, and I'm going to just share in a way that only certain regions you will be able to see. Rest all other regions you will not able to see. Okay, so for example, let's consider this is kind of a sales data I'm sharing, or customers data I'm sharing with, and Vinod is say responsible for handling Asia and say Africa, and Venkat is say responsible for handling say America and Middle East. So they should not see each other's data. Okay, that is how I'm going to share with their accounts, right? So till now we have created the tables. Let's go back. So I am going to create a config database where I am going to do those settings, like which account I want to share with, and that particular account should see which regions. So that will be residing, those settings will be residing in another database called as config database. Okay. And guys, just stop me in between if there is any confusion. Okay. So let me copy paste this script. Okay. So I'm again going to use sysadmin role warehouse, and I'm going to just create a database which is going to hold the configurations. Okay. This is just, I'm going to change the context. I'm going to use this, create this schema, config schema. See, I'm going to create a table called as registered accounts. That is the accounts with which I want to share the data. Okay. And then I'm going to have registered regions. Okay. Which regions I want to share the account with. I mean, just the region names basically, and this will have the account names, and I will have a mapping table called as account region access, which will have account locator and region name. So this will be the mapping. So this particular account should see this region's data. This will be the mapping table. Okay. So let's create registered accounts. Let's create this, and let's create this mapping table also, and insert into registered regions. Select our name from the database that we created here. Okay. This is the database we created, TPCH SF1DB, this TPCH SF1 schema, and this is the region table. So we are basically taking all the data of that table and inserting into our registered regions. Okay. So if we do that, it has inserted 5 rows. And if I refresh it, we have config database here, and we have registered regions. We have inserted data. So basically nothing but those 5 regions. Africa, this, we have inserted there. That these are the allowed regions we are supposed to expose the data of. That is inserted, that is done. Now I will be adding the data, insert into accounts. Okay, what are my registered accounts? So my registered accounts are Vinod's and Venkat's, this one. We can further have a better schema, like we can also give organization name, we can also give name of the contact person and all that. Okay? You can, I mean, up to your creativity of your design. So this is from the earlier classes. So I'm going to change the values here. And I'm going to put Venkats also. Okay, so these two values I'm going to insert into the accounts. Okay, now if I see the registered accounts, review data. So these two accounts are added in my config table. These two are the accounts which I'm going to share the data. Now I'm going to map the accounts to which region they are allowed to access. Okay, so let's say this first one is, I think, Vinod. So let's give Vinod Asia and Africa, and Venkat will give America and Middle East. Okay, so this means they will be able to see only these mapped regions in their accounts. This is the config I have created. Okay, I've inserted, let's see the data, right? So this HG can see Asia and Africa data, and this 555 can see America and Middle East. So let's go further. Now I'm going to create a shared database in which I will be creating the views. So I will not be sharing, as a good practice, I will not be sharing the actual database data sets. I will not be creating views here only, configs here only, and then sharing the actual database. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to create a separate database, and in that I will put only those things which I want to share as a part of security. Correct? So it is an additional step of security. I mean, it is a better way of providing more security. I can directly share this. I can create views here also in the SF1 database which I created. I can do that also. But again, there might be some issue that happen, and I end up exposing all the data sets to some accounts. Some issue can happen. So I will shield it. I will not share this database, nor the config database. I will create another database in which I will put those data sets which I want to share, only share. Okay, so that is a good practice. So let me take those scripts out now. Guys, any doubts still here? What I have done? Did you understand? If I go, just a minute. If I go to this diagram, right? So this table, right? So here, when you will be accessing that customer data, so basically this particular, I will be creating, say, views, right? There'll be views here, right? And say this part is my America and Asia and Africa. So only that part will be shown here. And say the rest of the part is, say, America and Middle East. Only that particular part will be shown to this account, that is Venkat's account. That's how we are going to do it. And this is going to be a separate database, completely separate database, and it is going to create views here using these tables like that. So that is how I have configured, I have created those mapping tables. Any doubt before I proceed in this?
No, Abdul.
Okay. Let me go to the third part of the script. Using this role, sysadmin, we complete with us creating a shared database, changing the context and creating the schema. Okay. See, here we are creating a function, guys. This is how you create a function. Create or replace secure function called as get shared regions. Okay, and it is going to return a table. Table means rows and columns, right? And this is just a variable that we have given. It is going to be varchar2 type of table. And what are we returning is, we are returning region name from the config table. From this tpch config schema, where account locator equal to current account. Okay, so basically, if I take this out, or there only I can config db, right? Just a minute. Say this is my current account. Okay, from I forgot to give the name of the table. Okay, this is the query that it is going to return. This is a table, right? So we said that that function should return a table, right? So that is what it is going to return. Whatever comes in this values, it's going to return. Let me first add that table name which I missed. Okay, so when this function will run at your end, at Vinod's end, it is going to take current account, right? And when Vinod runs current account, he will get this value, HG, whatever that is, right? HG9 something. And when he runs this value in the mapping table, we have said that this particular account can see Asia and Africa. So it will return him this table, these regions, correct? Because when this function runs there, when I share this function at his place, it is going to take current account of his account. And similarly, when Venkat runs this function at his place, current account will be taken as Venkat's account. And that time it will show him his related mapping. So for example, if I simply do not equal to here, so this is actually Venkat's regions that you can say. So he will see American Middle East. So that is the purpose of creating that function, this one. Okay, so let me create it. Very simple function. Its syntax is create or replace, and function get. This is the name that you can give. What kind of thing you want to return? It could be integer, varchar, anything, but we are saying table because it is returning multiple values, right? And in between this, you are writing the query. So if I function created, get shared functions created. Okay, but you will not be able to see these functions here, but in the Snowside app, you can see that. They somehow they are not showing it here. I don't know why, but in the Snowside app, you can see it. You'll see that later. Now comes to the restricted customer view. Okay, first let me take out this query and explain. Very simple query. See, what it is doing is it is joining the customer table with a nation table. I told you it has got a relationship of nation key and C nation key. And then on top of it, we are joining with region, with nation, right? Nation has a relationship with region table, right? So, and region key are region key. So ultimately, it's going to pick up the customers based on, and then we are adding a where condition like region name in select secure region from table. We are using this function here. This is so if you remember how we use table functions, right? We used to have this earlier when we were looking at information schema and accounts usage. So there we used to have some table functions, right? How to use a table function, correct? So that time select star from, we used to write table keyword and give the name of the function. And why do we call it table function? Because this function returns tables. And if you see here, this function, it is returning a table. That is why you can use it as a select from clause, right? So this, when it says table and it fires this function here, this function gets fired. It sees, it takes the current account. And when this query will be getting fired in Venkat's or Vinod's account, here the list of those regions will come to which that current account mapping is there in that table. And accordingly, it will just send the data of customers which belong to those particular regions only. Any doubt in this query? Please have a look at it once. Let me know if any doubt. And let me fire it for you also separately.
We have to pass the user ID, right? Here. Sorry. Abdul,
Which where?
in the query that you selected, right? The
Yeah.
method, sorry, the function that you get scat region.
Hmm.
So we have to pass the parameter of account. Correct?
No, this current account is taken by itself. This is a pseudo function. Na? How do I go? Why is it not allowing the scroll?
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Current account. Okay. Yeah, got it. Whoever is accessing now.
Yeah. This one, see.
Yeah. I thought we have parameter which will pass it.
If we have to give parameter here, we have to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, it will just take like that.
Oh, okay. For example, if Venkat is accessing this query,
Correct.
so the Venkat account will automatically be passed through this.
Yes. Here
account.
it will be replaced with Venkat's account.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just fire this query. See this, what we have done is, we have joined customer, nation and region. So what it does is, it basically gives you to which nation it belongs. Okay, some customer belong to Morocco, Jordan, Argentina, so on, and which region also they belong, Middle East, America, and all so on. So when Vinod will see, he will only be able to see Africa and Asia guys. Okay, these guys. He will not be able to see the other ones. And vice versa, Vinod, Venkat will be able to see Middle East and Americans. Like this, okay? I have fired the full query here, but that is why we have added a where clause here. Where region name in whatever that region function, that function passes back. Okay, so this is, and see, if you notice here, we are creating a view and it is called a secure view. Okay, so secure view means you will not be able to see what is written, a query written in the view. You will not be able to see that. Only the person who owns it can see it. Okay, so I will show you that also, but that is the meaning of the secure view. You can only access this view. You can just do select star from this view. That's it. You don't know what is written inside it. That is called as a secure view. If you remove it, it will be a normal view. You can use it as the same normal view, but you can also see the body of the select statement inside it. Okay, so that is the difference between secure and non-secure. So let me create it. And in data sharing, it is mandatory to use secure view when you are sharing it. Otherwise, it won't allow. Okay, guys. So my data set is ready. Okay, I have.
Abdul?
What is this?
Abdul?
Yeah, Venkat.
My existing account has been expired actually. It showed that free tail is over. So I created another one. You can replace this one. Ping that out.
Yeah. Just a minute.
Okay.
In the config, I have to add. So I will keep this also as it is, not a problem. I will add a new one. Okay. Otherwise, I'll have to update and all that. I will add these two. Okay, done. Let's just quickly see that. Okay, this one, I25861, right? So that is added. Our data set is completely ready. The shared database, and if you see this, I'm going to share this data set only, this shared database, right? And if you see this, there's a lock here, right? It's a secured view. And I am going to just share this view with the folks. Okay, I just accessed this view, guys. It's not showing me any data. Can you tell me why? See, I just created it and I just said data preview, right?
Because you don't have an entry in the table.
Correct.
So the table what you have created, right? Region, access. It is something that to facilitate the restriction to create a having the list of okay, these are all the accounts they may need access to these views, and these are all the restrict the condition that based on that we have to give the access, right? It can be anything. We can formalize this restriction in any way, right? Based on the case to case, based on the business scenario.
Yeah. Up to your scenario, yeah. I'm just showing you the way to do it. You have to creatively use.
Even this method is also not required. The function that we create, right? We can directly put in a join of this table where what is that account equal to current account, like that, right?
Wait, let me just add my account and I'll come back to your question. Just a minute. Because I want to show the data to you. Okay, I added my and I want America and Middle East. So let's see now. Okay, still not. What's that? Account. Registered account, streaming data. So this mapping. I have it, right? Guys, I have the mapping and everything, but still it's not showing. Can you tell me why? See, I created this mapping, I added into registered accounts also. But when I try to access this view,
The
saying
secured
preview
view,
data.
right?
Sorry?
Secured view.
Yeah,
We
it's a
have
secured view means you cannot see the body, what is written inside it. Like what is the SQL query that you have written, you cannot see that.
We need to
That
assign
is
it to the outbound.
no. This is in my, I have created this shared schema. This is a database. Forget data sharing. Okay. This is a database I have created in my account. Correct? This is a view which I have created in my account. Forget your accounts and your data sharing. If I fire this query as it is, this is the query I have. This is the query which is there in the secured view, right? This one. So if I fire it here, unknown table, okay, I need to give those.
This admin, we should.
Sorry?
This admin, right?
Yeah. Okay, let me change that. Yeah, still it's not coming. You know, do one thing. Fire this query, select current account, select current underscore account, and tell me what could be the problem.
Maybe the select from current account returns the format which is different from what we have inserted in the data, something like that.
Yeah, Shiva, you also fire that and tell me. Imagine your account located I have added here.
Can you just ping that?
And this is the query.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, what you want?
Just ping that query. I am not able to.
This one? You want this one, right?
I am able to run the select current account.
Yeah, that is fine. That is, I understand you are going to run that properly, but I have added your entry here. Do you see your entry here?
Yes.
Yeah, Abdul, maybe the caps problem. Account we have something.
Exactly. That is the problem. So if you see here, this is actually in lowercase I have added, inserted. And when you get the current account, it basically always returns in uppercase, correct? So either I should have added as a uppercase or either I added here up to you, like what
Yeah.
is fine for you.
Yeah, this I already told, right?
No, you said format. You did not
Format.
say uppercase and lowercase.
I told in a higher, not a deeper term. High level I
Okay.
told.
Okay, we will give it to you, Shiva. You and Venkat. So I'm just changing the function there. Okay? Just hold on, somebody's phone is coming. Just give me 1 minute. Hello? हाँ एक मिनट ना एक मिनट आ गया Yeah. So now let me see if you're getting the data. Cool, right? I'm seeing the data and let's see. See, only Middle East, America, only that I'm seeing. Okay, so this view is working properly. So now let's come back to Shiva's question. Yeah, Shiva, you were saying something. You said
No,
something.
my question, no, question is nothing. Just put the inner join on region access, right? Remove the where condition.
Hmm?
Yeah, remove the where condition, inner join. Yeah, copy. No, the same one, but we don't need a function and return it and all. Maybe you to make the usage of function, you maybe you wanted to show us the function. What I'm saying is
No,
put
that is
another
fine. Whatever
yeah,
is fine. You tell me what to do.
inner join the table. Yeah, inner join.
That config
Right.
table.
Yeah, the table which has both region and.
Yeah, just a second. Let me go to that
It will be the method.
config one, right?
Yeah, which has both account region access.
This one.
Yeah, account region access. Yeah. Account region access.
Let me just change the database names also. Just a minute. This one and schema is also different, right? Okay, let's
On
just on
it has a region, right? Map
right.
of the region. Yeah.
Okay, so let's take this
Region key, yeah.
and
ACC dot region.
let me just quickly see the name of the region name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, and the account name equal to select or in select a table of or select directly from the current account. We have a query, right? We can apply the query directly here.
Where ACC dot account data
Equal to select a star from the current account. Yeah.
we can directly take like
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Where ACC, okay, I need to add upper here, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Numeric value Asia is not recognized. Okay, so we need to add, I think, the other one. We need to join on another because it's region ID, right? This region key is region ID.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's take that. This is R underscore name.
Yeah. Yeah. Only Middle East and America.
Yeah, you can do that way also. Yeah, you can do that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. So yeah, you can do that way also. But yeah, so but you know how to create a function now. Let me. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to share this data set. This view data we are going to share now with Venkat and Vinod. Okay. So I'll just close all this. Too many sheets. Okay. So whenever you want to share the data, right? So there is an object, first class Snowflake object that you have to create called as a share. Okay. So it is a database object. I'm sorry, it is not a database object. It is a account level object. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to create it. It's simple. You have to create or replace share is the keyword, and you have to give the name of the share. Okay, and then you have to give the grant of usage on all the databases that you want to use in the share. Okay, so we'll see one by one. Using account, only account admin can create a share. Okay, so let's see in the documentation. Creates a new empty share. Once the share is created, you can include a database and objects from the database, schemas, tables, and views. Okay, and the account admin role has the privileges to create a share. Okay, you can also create, grant share, create share, import share to other roles, enabling the tasks to be delegated to other users in account, but you have to give them exclusively. But by default, it is with the account admin. But when you want to give it to some other roles, you can do that, but it is not, you know, having automatic privilege of that. So if you go to the privileges also, all right. So if we go to the global privileges, there should be something called as create share also. This create share. See, enables data provider to create a new share for modes, whatever must be. So if you want to give this uh, privilege to some other role, it has to be given by the account admin. Okay, then there is an import share also. Enables a data consumer to view shares shared with their account. Also grants the ability to create databases from shares, etc. So this will come to the consumer side. Okay, when I show it to Vinod and Venkat. But this is obviously the one who is providing the data, or the provider has to create a share. Okay, and in that share we will be saying what all to share with which account and all that. So let's see. So you have to use role account admin only. Without that you cannot, or you should give that privilege to other roles. So I'm going to create a share called as first share. So if I go here, see, it's created. It's an outbound for me, right? So I'm going to do what? I'm going to give grant usage of config DB schema, right? And we'll come to one by one. Why I'm giving config DB? Because in the view, we are using objects of config DB also, and we are using objects of that other one also. This one, SF1 DB also. So if you grant usage, what happened? This doesn't exist. SF1 underscore config. Sorry, this is config. Then grant usage on reference usage on database is to cust share. Let me go back to the view now. See, this is the view, right? I want to select its data sets, SF1DB and SF1DB related data sets in my shared database actually, right? This is the view I created in my shared database, which is why on the share, when I have to give a reference usage, because this is not the actual database I am using this views in. I'm using this from the other database. Like I am sharing the shared database. The database I created is shared, this one, shared, but inside this view, this restricted view, I am accessing the SF1DB tables, right? So whenever we do like this, we have to give a reference usage. So if you go to document and see what is reference usage, see, grants access privileges for databases and other supported database updates like UDFs, table views to a share. Okay, so that is a supporting database. In this view, we are sharing this view to the share, but actually inside it, there is some other database objects also, which are basically the supporting databases. So we need to give the reference usage also. Whatever database objects we are using as a reference from other database, that time we have to use the references usage. Okay, granting privileges on these objects effectively adds the objects to the share, which can be shared with one or more consumer accounts. So that is why this is a new thing, reference usage. What is it saying? Grant usage on reference usage. Sorry. Actually, every time when I show this demo, some issue comes, but I correct it, but later I don't correct in the script. It is not usage on reference, it's reference usage on database like that. Grant usage on function. I think this one is not required. Grant select on view. Restricted view does not belong to the database that is being shared. Grant database shared DB does not belong to the database that is being shared. Let me do it again. I just dropped the share. Okay. Right. Let me remove this. Reference usage here. Reference usage here. Right. Actually, when I had by mistakenly, I had given usage on config database instead of giving the shared database. I should have given shared here. Instead of that, I gave this. I should have just given references usage on these databases because the actual object I'm sharing is of shared database, right? This one, the view. But by mistake, I gave config database. But these databases I have to give reference usage because internally inside the view, they are using its function and its what do you call tables.
Okay, Abdul. Now I got confused now. The actual object is it in a different database, right? The tables, the config table that we have created in different database. Now, what you have created, you created a new database, especially
shared database
to create the view, right? Then the view also, the shared database also needs access for the actual database where the tables resides, right? That is why you are giving all this, correct?
No, I'm giving the reference usage to the share.
Reference usage of the original database where we have the tables, account,
Right.
access tables, region tables, and all, right?
Right. To the share, to the customer share.
Yeah, to
This
the
is
share.
this is the share object. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those table also has to be given access to the shared database we created. You already gave, right?
No, I didn't give.
No.
Did you see me giving anywhere? I did not give it. There is no grant. See, if this is the script I am executing, right? There's no grant here. Now you tell me why I shouldn't give. I mean, why is it not required?
Yeah, that is why I'm a little confused. We the other database also need access to the database where we have region access data, right?
Okay. Yeah. So why is it not required? That is my question. I did not give. I gave reference usage onto the share. Share is a different object.
That is what I noticed there.
Right. So why do you think, I mean, I'm asking you, why do you think we don't need explicit grants? See, okay, let me go back to that view. Okay, I'll just open that view. I know I got what you're saying. Just a minute. This is the view that we created in shared database, right? That's the database that we're going to share. This is what I created in the shared database, this one, SF1 shared DB. And inside it, I'm accessing these tables of some other database. Correct? It is allowing me to access it. Correct? And so that is your question. Like, when I'm not given the grants, how is it allowing?
Yeah, because we have in another database which you create as a shared database.
Correct.
Right.
So that's what I'm asking you only.
Share also you are creating at the shared database. But this table.
See, share is a different object. This is not a database. This is an object, okay? This is a different object. This is a shared
database, right?
No. So it is going to share the objects of database on which you give the usage of it to.
Okay.
Like I am giving grant usage on shared database to cust share.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. But your question is valid. Like you are saying, I created a customer view in this shared database, which I'm going to share outside. And inside it, I'm using some other database object. So how come it is, finding the query?
Yes.
Correct. So how about Vinod and Venkat? Did you understand what Shiva is asking?
Partially, Abhi.
Okay, just a minute. I will just show you one thing. I'm removing that view syntax and all. So this is a normal query now, right? This is a normal query. And I'm going to set the context of shared database with this schema. Okay, my context is now pointing to shared database and this shared schema. But now I'm going to fire the query of some other tables. Correct? This is other tables, right? Other database tables. See, it's returning with the rows. So Shiva is asking, how is it returning when I'm from another database, shared database? Okay, this is just a name given, guys. I can give any name to this. Okay, I'm going to share it. That's why I've given the name shared database. So he's asking me this shared database. I am querying this other database objects. This is other database object, right? Even if it is complex, forget this query. I will simply query the customer table. Forget this complex query. So I am basically accessing this SF1 DB customer table from the context of shared database. So that is what Shiva is asking. I am not given any grants in front of you to this. So he is asking how come this is possible.
You are in account admin role, right, Abdul?
Yeah. I'll change it to sysadmin. I just changed to sysadmin. But you are somewhere close, Venkat. Okay, let me give you a hint. It has, you need to apply your knowledge of access control privileges topic that we learned long back, that RBAC and all that concepts that we learned about users, roles, right? You need to apply that. If you, Venkat, what you were trying to say is correct, but you can just, explain it more.
Uh, no, Abdul, from the technocratic.
Okay, no worries. That is fine. Okay, let me tell you. See, in Snowflake, any object you create, the owner is always the role and not the user. Okay, so we created few databases, right? We created this share DB using sysadmin, and we created SF1 DB as sysadmin also. So who is the owner? Sysadmin is the owner, correct? So sysadmin is the owner of this database also and this database also. So that is why when I run the tables, of course, I'm giving the whole name here. When I run this query, I've given the database name dot schema dot table name, correct? Irrespective of where I run this from, if I am logged in as sysadmin in the context, it will allow me to access because I am the owner. Sysadmin is the owner of this table. Irrespective of which database I choose. Of course, you have to give the whole name. See, I will choose some other database here, okay? DemoDB, public, and I will use sysadmin. Or let me use some other role. I'll use public role. Okay. Firstly, okay, let me use some other. It is not allowing me to use other databases. It is not even allowing me to use warehouse rules. Can't give that example anymore. Let me change the database. Let me use config. It allows me. Because it doesn't matter where I'm logged in. It matters which role I'm accessing it from. Right? So I'm accessing it from sysadmin role. Do I have the access to it? Either I should have the privilege of select on this table. And of course, I should have usage privilege, usage on schema also, and I should have select privilege on sysadmin if it is not the owner, but it is the owner itself. So there's no need of privileges. I can do anything with this table as a sysadmin. Shiva, did you understand? I think that is what you're trying to ask.
Yeah. I did not realize that.
No, that is fine. But you understood why you are able to
I
access.
understood now because all these three databases which was owned by the
Sysadmin.
sysadmin, yeah.
Not user, role.
Role, yeah.
Right. User, even if I log in with other user in the same account and with sysadmin, still I'll be able to access it. Understood? You want to see?
Yeah.
No, should I show you like in the demo here? Do you want me to create one user login with?
No. I got it.
No, right?
Yeah, I
okay.
got it.
Okay. Yeah. What about the Venkat and Vinod? Did you understand what Shiva asked and what I explained?
Yes, Abdul, got it, Abdul.
Okay, great. Vinod, I hope you also got it. Okay. Fine, guys. We have fired all the queries. What are the shared database that we want to share? We have to give usage on it, and internally the objects we are sharing of other databases, we have to give reference usage. And I have given a select on view this one to the share. So if I now go to the shares, right, and now we can add consumers. You can do through SQL also, okay, and you can do through SQL also. So let me add consumers. Account type is full. See, there is one more option called as reader. Okay, so we'll see later what that is. One is the full one is that this normal ones are full only, whatever we are using. So let me add your Venkat's. Vinod, your account is working, right?
Yeah, it is working.
Okay, add. Vinod. These are the accounts I want to share with, right? That's what I'm adding.
That triple, that's caps, right? Double L, or it's okay to give small?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
See, you can do it through SQL also. Alter, share, add accounts and all that. This is the way. Okay, simple only. Add. Full. Sorry, I did not add it. Add. What is it saying? Once added. So sharing is not allowed from an account and business critical. Following accounts are of lower addition. You can override this check by override share restrictions, privilege. The share is so yours is what, enterprise? Vinod?
I think so. Yeah, it is enterprise.
What about Vinod? Sorry, Venkat.
One second, Abdul. Mine also it's enterprise one, but I selected business critical only. I'm not sure it's default. It's gone to enterprise. I'm not sure. It's showing
Okay, no problem.
enterprise.
We can do that by overriding also. That is not a problem. Ideally, it will allow you to share with what do you call, share with the same addition or low or upper than that. So we can just override that. Override share restrictions on account. Okay, and then let's see now. Alter share. We have to add this. Add accounts equal to this, share restriction equal to false. We have to add this share restriction equal to false flag. Okay. So this is Venkat's. Say add accounts. Is it without this? Vinod. Okay, these two guys added. So Vinod, can I ask you to share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Just a second.
So the full access need the same kind of account, is it, Abdul?
Sorry, full. What did you say?
So the full access, right, that we are trying to give UI, which requires same kind of account.
No,
Necessarily
that
we
is
need-
full account. That is not full access. What you see here. Sorry, create. When if I'm trying to add consumers, you're asking about this full.
Yes, yeah.
So this is account type. There are two accounts. One is called as reader and one is called as full. So the one that we are using is full account.
Oh. No, initially it was showing
I'll,
it is not a business critical.
no, this is not related to addition. This is not, you're talking about full right now, or you're talking about addition?
Full.
No, full is not related to addition. Full means this account, whether it is enterprise, whether it is business, standard, whatever. My account is of business critical. So when I was trying to share with Vinod and Venkat, their accounts are enterprise. So it is a lower edition. So it is saying you are not supposed to share with them, or if you want to share, you add this flag while sharing, or share restriction equal to false.
Okay.
That full is nothing to do with the additions. Full means this account.
Okay, got it.
Means actually,
So
Abdul, one more additional information. If we have done the, I have done that. Sorry, I have done the badges actually. In one of the exercise, there is actually a step where if you go to the Snow site, you will be given exercise to create a reader account and consumer account kind of thing.
Yes, I will come to that reader account. I will come to that. Yeah. So can you share screen now with us? And Vinod, you can, sorry, Venkat, you can follow what Vinod is doing, okay?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yes, go to shares. Can you see that in the inbound, this is visible to you now?
Yeah.
Right? So this is what it is saying is that this guy, this XM78445, that is me, that it is saying that it is trying to share something with you. Okay, it's an inbound request. For me, it was an outbound, correct? Now click on it. Click on the cust share.
No, I cannot.
Here, you can. So now what you can do is you have to create a database from this secure share. Okay, it will actually not be an actual database. It will be the one that shows with the arrow, right? That kind of a database, and it will not be actually residing in your account. Okay, now go and now click on that. No, just keep clicking on it. Continue clicking there. Click there. Yeah. Can you see that create database from secure share?
Yes.
On the top. Click on that. Yeah. Give some name. Give any name. Yeah. Now you want to, by default, it will be there with account admin. So give to other roles also on which you want to see, they should be able to see. So give to sysadmin also. Yeah. And give to account admin also. Yeah, that's fine. Now create database. Okay. Okay. See, now it's showing that database. Hold on. It is showing that database demo share has been created. Right? Now go to databases. See that demo share. Right? Now go to worksheets. Open new worksheet. Yeah. See, okay, you can see demo share. By default, it is accessible to account admin. Now go and change the role. Change to something else other than give it maybe org admin or security admin or whatever. Yeah. See, no, give it to gives user admin, security admin. Yeah, go back, refresh. No, there was one more refresh on the database side, right? You can see that upper refresh there. That, yeah. Open that shared schema. Yeah, open that. No, click on that. Yeah, preview the data there. Select an active warehouse. Okay, leave it. Use sysadmin. Okay, wait. Do you have active warehouse? Can you just click below warehouse? No. Okay, use sysadmin. Okay, select sysadmin. Yeah. Yeah. Just bring it up. Yeah. Go on your right. So what all data you should see? Asia and Africa, right?
Yes.
Vinod, can you follow these steps? Sorry, Venkat, can you follow these steps? What Vinod is doing, and just tell me what data are you able to see?
Okay, Abdul.
Do you want to stop the share?
No, let it be. Let Vinod, Venkat do it. So, Venkat, sorry, Vinod, can you fire this command? Show views. Yeah. Show views. Yeah. See demo share, right? Are you able to see the text? See that there's a column called as text. Can you see that?
Yes.
Is there anything there below it?
No.
No, right? So that is how it is hiding. It is a secured view. So it is hiding what are the underlying tables, what is the query, what is the logic. So many things they have hidden from you. That is the advantage of secure view.
So Abdul, one question, basic question. So
Yeah.
credits will be consumed for both consumer and provider?
No. When you are filing the query here, your warehouse will be consuming credits.
Okay. So whenever the active warehouses at the provider side is there, then only credits will be consumed.
If I am running query at my end as a provider, I will be my warehouse will be charged, but
So it
you
is
will
based
not
on,
be charged for the storage.
yeah, that is fine. But when I run the query from my side, but I
So
don't have a,
you will get charged.
but in this case, I did not select any warehouse, right? It was
What is
default
that
warehouse
control?
that was, okay,
So that
okay.
is your warehouse only.
Okay. Sorry.
You can give. Have you created any other warehouses? Click that warehouses ribbon item on the top. No, left side. Yeah, click there.
No, I did not create.
You don't have, right? So
Yeah.
that is default is given to every new account.
Okay. Yeah.
You can create your own also.
Abdul, it's completely
Yeah.
challenge. I'm just viewing the America and Middle East. Shall I share my machine?
Yeah, just Vinod, can you make Venkat host?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Abdul, can you see my screen, everybody?
Yes.
So same way I created that new database, demo Abdul, and I can see the only Middle East and America data.
Correct. So I am controlling what data you should see from my end. Okay. Tomorrow I can go and just remove Venkat's entry. So he will not be able to see anything. Or maybe I want to add one more region for Venkat. So he will start seeing that also. Like that.
Okay. Abdul, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing like in WhatsApp also, no, whenever the admin is there, if he is exited over, the second guy will become the admin. Likewise, if your account is disabled or no, you are exited, then what will happen for us actually?
Account is never
Shares.
exited. Account is never exited. Only when I am not paid to Snowflake, right? They will stop my billing. I mean, they will stop my access to it. They will never delete it as such. Okay, unless I say. And if I say delete my account, obviously you guys will not be able to see it anymore. because this data is being actually shown to you from my account. It is not in your account. So once if my account is deleted, you will not be able to see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Shall I
Also, the
stop?
other thing, yeah, just 1 minute, I will just complete. If I share a table or if I share anything else also, that is always read only. Whatever object I share, that is always read only to the consumer accounts. You cannot do anything with that table, neither drop it, neither insert data, neither delete data, neither update data. Also, there is no way you get privilege to do it. Okay, so it is always a read-only data set or data object, but you can join these tables with other tables in your database. If you want to use it as a join in some place, or you want to use it as a select somewhere, you can do that. Okay, so only that is allowed. No DML, no dropping, no altering, nothing is allowed on the database, on the objects that are shared to you. Okay, you can stop and make me a presenter, Vinod.
Okay.
Just before
Okay.
winding up, Shiva, your account is active, right?
No, you have to create a new one. Just now I tried.
Okay, because I wanted to show something.
You're different region.
Right. You will be
I can
obviously
create-
creating for US region, right?
I can create new one.
Yeah,
quickly.
just create quickly.
Okay.
Venkat, can you make me the host?
Yeah, I'm doing. Yes, done.
Okay, I'll be just back in 5 minutes, guys. Let Shiva create his account. And I want to just show you what happens.
What you want? What kind of account? It's a business critical. Which one you want?
Yeah, create business critical.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys.
Okay.
East Ohio.
Hey, hi Shiva, you're done?
Yeah, confirming the password.
Okay.
Yeah, I created. An account.
Yeah, just give me the account name.
Account. Account admin. Account name.
Of the same way, we have a column sharing also, right?
Yeah, in the views, you can restrict the columns.
Okay.
I just gave star here. You can give any
Mhm.
column name that you want.
I'm bringing you my account name.
Yeah. I did some corrections in the script. There were some issues, right? So just corrected them.
Sure.
Okay. See, now I'm going to add Shiva's account, and he is on AWS, but in US region, right, Shiva?
Yeah, use.
Okay. See, so it's a full account. Let me add his account here. See what it says. It cannot be added. Currently, you will be only able to share with accounts in same cloud and region. Okay, so Snowflake doesn't have the feature yet available to share cross cloud and cross region. Okay, but there is still a different way to do it through replication. Unfortunately, I will not be able to give you the demo for that. Although I have taken screenshots from some videos, so I will explain it to you later. Because that facility is not available in the demo, the free trial. That is the problem. Otherwise, I would have shown you. But it is very simple, again, not a very big issue. So tomorrow we'll cover that and I will show you what reader account is also. It's a very simple concept. So tomorrow I will show you that. And also I will show you. So when you want to share data through cross cloud or cross region, that is called as data replication. It is only possible through data replication that you can share. Okay, so I'll tell you tomorrow about it. So before winding up, any questions on today's topic? And how do you find this feature of sharing, data sharing through Snowflake? Okay, so I will close the meeting and we'll meet tomorrow. Okay, have a good night and have a good day ahead.
Good night.
Same to you, Abdul.
Good night. Shiva, you're looking handsome.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay, guys. Yeah.
no, I
don't
think
know.
we should do one session without video also. Just every time we are doing without we don't have that virtual connect at all. At least
Yeah,
one
yeah,
or
we will.
day you should do something.
Yes. Yes, we will do that. Yes. Sure, Venkat. We will do that once.
Okay. So
Bye
thanks
bye.
to you.
Bye
Bye
guys.
bye to good night to everyone. Okay, bye.
Good night, everyone.